What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
The smoke from the mountain is burst today. Bad omen for the ritual.
In times like these, we must not forget the importance of ceremony.
So many died under his command.
May the songs of the lost echo.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
We must put our faith in him.
The young hunters have looked.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make?
Well, everything...
Seems like they don't have much of a choice.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them, but a Banuk...
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or...
Conclave?
all the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, so if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this...
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum, and they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what, Ourea. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all... But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. But when he and Ourea came to town... Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own... Then...
What are these Warwicks?
Prove your bets, I'm Warwick. The whole...
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here, all well and...
You said you've lived out here for 2 weeks?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of... We were barely scraping by until this place started. A great profit is coming, they... Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it,
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Ourea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Ourea or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
Old Stony Hills bandits freezing their sleep.
You seem sad, stranger.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was.
Deep Din.
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a music... I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. but its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place.
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath the sonorous bass. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Of course, if the waters don't recede. What's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the water's...
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like. But I don't... I'll give this to the Osmond. Whatever they do, they do with passion.
There. Yeah, good to see more outlanders. We were moving to ice.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calm.
Water lapping on old stone. That's a sound to sleep to, not live to.
At the gates of the temple, she was met by the tree, who bowed to her as she went. Inside, Banukai discovered the blue light bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. You bid me come, she said. My people need aid. The machines whispered to Banukai.
stand around. Here it comes too. The blue line abandoned the tall neck track to the frosty.
I shouldn't have come this way. Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the... All our marks will...
That outlooks...
Haven't met many artists, have... Song's Edge needs new stories. But a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments. Like none have seen.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Ban-Ur. Up there, as a child, I learned from copying them. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
The Banuk rock...
You want to know... Some are called to the machines. The sacred...
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could... And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
I'll see what I can find.
Seek out the vibrant, but I'd reward you as well. Oh, I'm glad my father isn't around. It would torment him to see his legacy drowned.